Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing a set of darts that were sent to me from Shot, and these are the new model Totem 3 darts. I've reviewed some of the Totem darts before, and these are a 23 gram. You can also get them in 21 grams, 22, 24, 25 and 27 grams. They're 85% tungsten and they've got the very nice pyramid style grip on the barrel, and it's also got a very nice looking orangey coloured particle coating on the grooves. And these retail for £54.50, so let's check them out. So the darts come in the usual slimline Shot packaging, and again it's got all the nice graphics on the box, and inside there's a foam insert holding the darts, and they're supplied with alloy stems with the pyramid style grip in the middle, and the small standard Aztec style flights. It's got a kind of a animal pattern on them, and basically that's what you get in the pack. The darts are fitted with the black coated points, and it's a front weighted barrel. Obviously, as you can see, it's a little bit more bulbous at the front. It's got a kind of a tapered nose, fairly chunky on that front section, and then it gets a little bit slimmer towards the rear, but it's got a little bit of shark grip right on the nose, and it's also got those little vertical notches, and most of the grip is this pyramid style, but there's mixture of shark style ring grip, and it's also got lateral grooves cut through it. Fairly grippy. I'd say it's never very aggressive, but probably enough grip for most, so I'd say probably high medium grip. And it's got a very nice orangey bronzy coloured coating. Probably looks a little bit dark on the camera, but it's a really nice kind of a fiery orange colour. And on the rear section you've got a smooth section with the Totem logo, and it's probably a dart that'll suit front grippers, but I should imagine if you're a middle to rear gripper that likes a front weighted dart, it's very comfortable to grip there. And there's your alloy stems, which have also got the pyramid style grip on, and these Aztec themed small standard flights. I don't know what that's meant to be. It looks a bit like Alf the alien, but maybe it's a bear or something, I don't know. There you go.
Point is the 30mm black coated point. It's got a tapered nose with these notches cut through, that's 8mm wide, and then you've got the first section of pyramid style grip which got the lateral grooves cut through it, that's 11.7mm wide, and then around the middle it starts to get thinner, and it's made of a mini shark style grip which is 7mm wide, and then on the rear of the barrel you've got more of the pyramid grip, that's 13.8mm wide, and then a smooth section on the end of 7.5mm. Length is 48mm, width is 7.15mm.
That one is 22.98 grams. That one's 23.05 grams. And 23.02 grams, so a little bit of a mixture there. And the full setup, 24.97 grams.
With nothing attached, the balance is towards the front, and with the supplied setup it's very slightly behind the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights.
It's quite a nice balance for a front gripper like me. Obviously it's very chunky at the front, so if you're not into your chunky kind of grips then you're probably not going to like it anyway, but balance wise it's spot on, I would say, but not as grippy as it looks. I think it definitely looks more grippy, but when you come to feel it, that front and rear section, it's kind of like a flat ring grip, but with slight edginess. It releases nice and easy out of your fingers though. Oops. But again, I think the chunkiness of the barrel might put some front grippers off, but for middle grippers it starts to get thin, and you're on that section where the two razor grip sections are, so it feels quite comfortable there, and also that section kind of slopes a little bit, so you've got something to push against if that's how you like your grip to feel. The problem is I'm spinning the dart a little bit too much from there. See if I can get the hang of it. But again, it's front weighted still, so if you like a front weighted barrel then fine, if not, probably not going to be for you. But not too bad from the middle, so for natural middle grippers it should be quite good. So from the rear section it's kind of the same sort of grip as the front, but obviously not as chunky. But the barrel itself feels a little bit more front heavy, a little bit harder for me to control as well. So if you're a rear gripper that likes a very front heavy dart, you should be okay. But I think it's probably best from the front and the middle. I find it a lot harder to throw from that rear section. I think it's a little bit too front heavy. It's kind of like flicking up at the front when I'm letting it go. Alright, got one. Put me off that second dart, it was wobbling, the stem had come loose. I hit it with the first dart and it had come even more loose, so it was wobbling, put me off when I threw the last one, but I don't know how I got it in the treble. Bit of a lucky shot, but quite a nice dart for a front gripper like me. Well, like I said, it's one of them darts that's quite chunky, so if you're not into chunky barrels then you're probably not going to like it, but balance wise very nice for a front grip, and I think it works quite well for middle grippers. It's a little bit more grippy on the barrel and it feels just a little bit more comfortable in the fingers, but again you're probably going to have to like a front weighted dart, but it's quite nice throwing it from there. From the rear part I didn't like throwing it too much because I was just a little bit too front heavy and it was kind of like almost as if it was flicking over in the air. Got a little bit better as I started throwing it a bit more, but I would say if you're a rear gripper that has used that kind of style of dart and you don't mind a front heavy dart, could be worth a look, but I would say front and middle grippers are probably going to get the best out of it. Great looking dart again. Obviously a little bit more expensive than some darts around that percentage, 80% tungsten, but nicely machined and very nice looking coating. It's kind of like a burnt orangey colour. So another very nice dart from Shot. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.